下面，让我们欢迎来自新西兰的 Neville Suckling 同修与我们分享已经修习心灵法门2年的 Neville 同修对心灵法门有非常深刻的感悟与理解，令人由衷赞叹。心灵法门早已跨越种族、国籍限制，利益世界有缘众生，让我们掌声欢迎。
My name is Neville Suckling, and I would like to welcome everybody here to this life-changing and energy-boosting weekend. A special welcome to those visiting from overseas. My talk today is headed up, Get Connected. I want to start off by telling you a true story about a little boy at school. This teacher was a very good and highly respected teacher, but every day there was this little boy called Tommy who always sat in the front row and never paid attention, never mixed with the other children, and never participated in her discussions. Miss Brake, Tommy's teacher, took an immediate dislike to this boy, so much so that after a few weeks she made an appointment with the headmaster to see if Tommy could be removed from her class. The headmaster went and got all Tommy's reports and started looking over them with Miss Brake. The first report said Tommy is a bright young boy and he likes his schoolwork. The second year report said Tommy enjoys school and mixes well with the other children. The third year report said Tommy's mother passed away suddenly, and Tommy has had trouble concentrating on his schoolwork. Miss Brake was quite shocked to read this and immediately asked the headmaster to cancel her request to have Tommy taken out of her class. That afternoon she asked Tommy to stay behind after school. She sat him down and said, "Tommy, I would like you to be my number 1 student and come top of the class this year." Tommy's eyes lit up and he said, "Really? Would you really like that?" Miss Brake said, "Yes, Tommy, I would be so proud of you if you could come top of the class." Tommy was very excited and worked very hard. A few weeks later, it was Miss Brake's birthday. All the rich children gave Miss Brake very expensive presents, all beautifully wrapped in pretty paper and tied up with bright coloured ribbons. Tommy didn't have a lot of money, so he waited till she had received all the expensive presents and then walked slowly up to Miss Brake with his head looking down and asked Miss Brake to receive his present, which was wrapped in an old stained brown paper bag. Miss Brake opened it up and found a half-empty bottle of perfume that Tommy's mother had left when she died. Miss Brake sprayed some of the perfume on her neck and bent down and gave Tommy a big hug and thanked him very much. Tommy held her tight and looked up with tears in his eyes and said, "Miss Brake, you smell just like my mama." Tommy worked very, very hard that year, and guess who came top of the class that year? Yes, Tommy did. At the end of the first year at junior high, Tommy wrote a letter to Miss Brake and told her he was number 1 in that new class and that Miss Brake was the best teacher in the world. Each year, Miss Brake would receive a letter from Tommy telling her how well he was doing at school and always ended the letter by saying, "Miss Brake, you are still the best teacher I ever had." Finally, Miss Brake received a letter from Tommy in a very expensive envelope, and the letter said, "Miss Brake, I am now a fully qualified lawyer and have my own business, and I have met a most beautiful lady and I'm going to marry her. Please accept this wedding invitation as I would like you to sit in the chair that my mother would have sat in if she was still alive. And Miss Brake, you are still the best teacher in the whole world." This story I have told you because it is a very true example of what is happening in the world today. Master Lou keeps teaching us how important our minds are, and our minds need to be connected to a higher energy. What Miss Brake did was getting Tommy's mind connected to a higher energy. Master Lu says, as we connect our mind with Guanyin Bodhisattva, we will be able to receive the energy field from Guanyin Bodhisattva. I'll do a little demonstration about my life. I was going in all directions, trying to find out where I could find satisfaction. It was very stressful. I tried this way, I tried that way, I tried this way. And the stress was just too much. And eventually, Master Lu took me and he connected me to this higher energy. And the whole of my life changed completely. I never knew that I could be... Thank you. I never knew that I could be in such a space. My whole mind and attitude had changed. So Master Lu has connected me to this energy field, and to do this, Master Lu has helped me to empty my mind. I give you an example of this. My uncle had a beautiful, big, strong, elegant horse, and it has always stayed beside the farmhouse because the farmer had put an electric fence with just one tiny little wire running round the paddock. And this beautiful, big, strong horse would not empty his mind. His mind told him if he went anywhere near that electric fence, he would get a big electric shock. The big, strong horse was strong enough to explore the whole world, but would not go and explore because he couldn't empty his mind about that electric fence. Master Lu teaches us to renew our minds. Master Lu says you should cultivate your mind. Discard your afflictions, and then invite Guanyin Bodhisattva into your heart and into your mind. When we learn Buddhism, we are in fact cultivating our mind and performing our practice. I have proved that you must give Buddha the remote control for your mind. And if you let bad thoughts into your mind, you ask Buddha, change the channel and connect your mind to that higher energy. When you have the right mind, everything will go smoothly, and when you will fulfill that beautiful prayer I pray so often, give me wisdom, give me a pure mind, calmness, and be free from affliction. I am so grateful that Master Lu has come back to New Zealand, and I hope he will say the same words he said to the people in Malaysia. I am very happy to be with you all in this energy field. All of us can feel the mercy and compassion of Guanyin Bodhisattva, because when good people gather together, there is a benevolent energy field, and this is the reason why each of us should be a good person so we can create positive energy. The whole point of Master Lu travelling all the way here to New Zealand is to get people connected. Tommy called Miss Brake his teacher the best teacher ever, and that is why I feel so proud of becoming a student of Master Lu. Master Lu has taught me that recitation of Little House, which is a Grand Dharma gem, and I regard the book Buddhist Recitation Collection as the most precious thing I've ever received. I would just like to encourage everyone in this room to empty your mind and let Master Lu get you connected to Guanyin Bodhisattva and start a new life. Thank you so much for coming, and thank you for listening to my talk. And Master Lu is the best teacher ever. Thank you.